polling numbers, support for the massive overhaul of the healthcare system seems to dwindle by the week. From Rasmussen reports, 40% favor the reform compared to 55% who are against it. So if the majority of Americans seem opposed to this, why then are lawmakers in such a rush to pass this one through? Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Democrat from Florida, back with us today, and welcome back to our program. It's good to see you again.
Thank you, Bill.
Hey, it's a
good to see you too.
pretty simple discussion here. Why?
Well, it's a pretty simple answer. Affordability, accountability, and accessibility. Affordability for the middle class because we have skyrocketing health insurance premiums. Accountability for the insurance industry, who essentially rapes and pillages the consumer and has their way with them and focuses only and exclusively on profits, it seems. And accessibility, so that we can make sure that the 47 million Americans that don't have health insurance are going to be able to get it, and we're going to be able to bring down the overall cost of health care.
Okay,
so it's a pretty simple answer. You heard
the poll numbers that during the introduction there. Here's another one. When asked whether or not the quality of health care gets better or worse or stays about the same, 52% in the survey say it gets worse. How do you address that?
Well, you know, the way we'll address it is that when health care reform passes, and we're going to be able to provide security and stability to those who have health insurance, because right now, I'll tell you, when I come home to my district, Bill, and I'm either on the ball field with my kids or in the supermarket grocery shopping, it's inevitable that someone will come up to me and have angst about the 15 to 20% increases that they have, whether they're small business owners or whether their own premiums as an employee are going up. We're going to be able to provide that security and stability, and security and stability are a pretty good way to help people embrace reform. When they see the impact on their lives, the quality of their lives, I think the people who have concerns about the bill will their opinion will turn around. I'm not sure I buy the polls.
I hear your argument, but I just want to show you one more polling number from the same group of folks who did this. Now, when they were asked whether or not they thought health care would go up or go down or stay the same, 57% believe they're actually going to pay more. Now, these are health care costs that you just referred to in your previous answer. I mean, what do you say to that 57% who are already convinced that they're going to be paying more out of pocket?
Honestly, what I say is that on any given day, there are a variety of different polls, snapshots that are taken. I think that we need to make sure that the American people take the wait-and-see attitude that I know that they will take, and this is an incredibly important thing. It's an important thing for job creation. It's an important thing for deficit reduction, and it's an important thing so that we can get off the roller coaster ride that insurance coverage is in America. It's just wrong that insurance companies continue to be able to drop you for a pre-existing condition, drop you when you get sick, put a lifetime or an annual cap on how much coverage you can get, charge women more simply because of their gender. I mean, those days are going to be over. And when people see that those days are over, I think their attitudes are going to dramatically turn around. But honestly, I think, Bill,
yeah, go ahead.
Wait just one more second. I honestly think that the majority of the American people look forward to reform, and I'm not sure I really trust those polls.
Okay, well, one more thing I want to get your... If I'm part of that 55%, or if I'm part of that 52%, or if I'm part of that 57%, I'm sitting out there in TV land and wondering, I mean, what do you know that I don't know? What makes Democrats in Congress or at the White House smarter than the clear majority of those that were surveyed in this poll across the country?
Well, we've been trying. The leadership in this country has been trying since Teddy Roosevelt to pass comprehensive health care reform so that we can give access universally to health care coverage for everyone. At the end of the day, I really think that Americans will take a wait-and-see attitude, see the benefits of reform, which will include reducing their costs, increasing their coverage, providing affordability, accountability, and accessibility.
In the end, you might be right. But so far, they're not convinced. But you're a champ for coming on today.
Well, that's my responsibility as an elected official.
I got you. You're a champ for coming on today and defending it. Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
I'm glad to be here.